Welcome to the Week in Review, the show that brings you up to date on the week that was. Here are the top stories. TCS profits rise but fall behind estimates. Pranab Mukherjee cuts forecast for economic growth. And Bangalore gets its very own metro. First off, India's IT industry continues to show steady growth, but there's uncertainty ahead. On Monday, India's biggest software firm posted numbers that were slightly below most estimates. Net profit for the second quarter grew 2.5% to 2,439 crores and revenue shot up 7.7% to 11,633. TCS reported it won 10 deals during the quarter worth a minimum of $100 million. And CEO N. Chandrasekharan said the company had added a total of 35 new clients during the period. He also said he expected strong growth from the firm's full-service segment. Also in corporate news, there's more trouble for India's beleaguered microfinance industry. Kotak Mahindra Bank is suing the owners of Trident Microfin for defaulting on a loan. It has sent Trident a legal notice that gives it a fortnight to pay up its dues. Trident had been repaying its 4 crore loan until January, after which it started defaulting. India's microfinance industry has been hit by an ordinance in Andhra last year which made it hard for them to collect repayments from borrowers. In related news, RBI has told the Finance Ministry it's opposed to letting MFIs collect small deposits called thrifts. It said it was concerned about the safety of such deposits. Non-banking finance companies like MFIs are not allowed to collect deposits under Indian law, but the draft microfinance bill allows for it. Switching back to earnings, mortgage lending giant HDFC met street expectations with its second quarter earnings. Profit rose 20.2% to 971 crores and income from operations jumped up 40% to 4,077. HDFC said that while rising interest rates had hurt demand, approvals for new loans had gone up 18% over the first two quarters. But the company's margins have been hurt. They fell by 5 basis points to 2.29% from 2.34. Also during the week, sister company HDFC Bank did better than expected in the second quarter. It reported a 31% increase in net profit to nearly 1,200 crores. The profit was fueled by a 34% increase in retail loans. Overall, HDFC Bank's loan book increased 20%. The bank said it expected the rapid growth in retail loans to continue for another 2 quarters. What's more, it has managed to keep its non-performing assets under control through the current slowdown. Its NPAs fell a notch to 1,841 crores from 1,894. On the downside, net interest margins went down to 4.1% from 4.2%. Now, Gvk is looking to sell off a minority stake in its airports business. The move comes soon after the company became the biggest stakeholder of the Bangalore and Mumbai airports. Gvk Power and Infrastructure is looking to sell up to 25 to 26% in Gvk Airport Developers. It expects to get between 2,500 and 3,000 crores from the sale. During the week, Gvk increased its stake in the Bangalore airport from 29 to 43%, and its stake in Mumbai's airport is now 50.5%, up from the earlier 37%. Moving to the economy, Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee has made it clear he is much less optimistic about growth this fiscal. He said the government would have a hard time meeting its current fiscal deficit target of 4.6%. He added that GDP growth may not reach the 8% level. Mukherjee blamed high oil prices and volatility in commodities costs. He also admitted RBI's campaign of monetary tightening had taken its toll. And while the rate hikes may be slowing down growth, the Prime Minister's office has made it clear it supports more of them. The Prime Minister's Chief Economic Advisor C. Rangarajan said inflation remained above the comfort level and that it was necessary for RBI to act. On another note, Rangarajan said the government needed to raise diesel prices to help reduce the loss of state-run oil firms. But he added that this would only happen after inflation started slowing down. And here are some stories in brief. Oil Minister Jaipal Reddy says the government does not plan to set different diesel prices for different vehicles. Reddy said any such move would encourage abuse. His statement was in response to proposals to charge higher diesel prices for SUVs. Asian Development Bank President Haruhiko Kuroda has told Mint the bank will not sanction loans in territories that are disputed between two countries. He was speaking in the context of Indian projects in Arunachal Pradesh, a state that China also claims. New figures show inflation in food items accelerated in the first week of October. The food price index rose to 10.6% in the period to the 8th. The previous week, it was at just 9.32. And finally, Bangalore has its very own metro. After more than a year of delays and bad publicity, authorities started service on one line of the city's new metro services. And while Bangalore's metro may be small compared to Delhi's, it boasts of one high-tech feature: Wi-Fi connectivity for the denizens of India's IT hub. And that's all we have for you. Thanks for watching.